Hi viewers, welcome to Akshaya Vlogs and Crafts. Today, let's hear about Kattu Azhagia Singar Temple, Srirangam. Kattu Azhagia Singar Temple is located at a distance of about 1.5 km to the east of the superb white Vellai Gopura, the main eastern portal of the Sri Ranganatha Swami Temple. The temple of Kattu Azhagia Singar was the base of Sri Kura Narayana Jiyar and later on Sri Pillai Lokacharya. Both these Mahacharyas have rendered inestimable service to Lord Ranganatha and this temple. While Perumal faces east in all temples, here he is facing west. Pillai Lokacharya, disciple of Acharya Sri Ramanuja, wrote Sri Vachana Bhushanam and other 18 books in this temple. The Kattu Narasimha Perumal Temple is a Hindu temple situated in the suburb of Srirangam in Trichinopalli, India. It is also known as Azhagia Singar Temple and is situated at a distance of 1 km from the Srirangam railway station. The temple predates the Sri Ranganatha Swami Temple, Srirangam, and is one of the oldest temples in the city. As the Lord appeared here in the middle of a forest and stayed back to protect the devotees, he came to be called Kattu Azhagia Singar. The Utsava Murti of Lord Ranganatha, called Nam Perumal, visits this temple during Navaratri. After a special puja, he blesses the devotees on the golden horse Vahana at a special festival called Hunters Festival. A very interesting and absorbing episode is enacted. A priest dressed as a hunter fires the arrow brought by an elephant. Another person in the temple symbolically pierces the ear of a goat. It is believed that this hunter's drama used to be performed by Devadasis. The Lord, accompanied by his consorts, goes out in a procession after the hunter's festival. Special puja is performed to Lord Narasimha on his birth star, Swati. Mahapradosham is a grand spiritual affair when devotees from far off places flock to have a darshan of the Lord. Jetabhishekam in the month of Adi is observed. This temple dates back to a period prior to the Srirangam Ranganatha's temple when this kshetram was referred to as Velli Tirumudam. Only much later, after the construction of Ranganatha temple, this place came to be known as Thiruvarangam. Legends. Rishi Penance. This kshetram was a forest thousands of years ago, surrounded by the two rivers Kaveri in the south and Koluran in the north, and inhabited only by the rishis and their families. Time and again, wild animals would attack the families of the rishis and consume them for a meal. While the rishis had the power to burn the animals just by their looks, they would not forego the fruits of their penance by killing wild animals. Instead, they undertook a more severe form of penance, invoking the blessings of Lord Narasimha. Pleased with their prayers, Lord Narasimha appeared here, providing darshan to these rishis. As per their request, he stayed here with Goddess Lakshmi, protecting the lives of all those who offer their sincere prayers in this place. Kattu Azhagia Singar. The place was a jungle in the olden days with elephants' menace. Elephants cannot be killed according to scriptures as it would put people in a circle of sins. People were struggling for safety. They prayed to Narasimha, building a temple for him. The animals slowly left the place. Hence the Lord is named as Kattu Azhagia Singar, handsome jungle's god. Utsava deity in Srirangam temple. Centuries ago, with this temple being in the midst of a forest and with minimal human existence, it was considered unsafe and hence the Utsava deity was placed inside the Kuratalwar Sannidhi at the Srirangam Ranganatha temple. That tradition has come to stay, and today one finds the Utsava deity of Lord Narasimha not at Kattu Azhagia Singar Perumal Koil but at Srirangam Ranganatha temple. Old-time residents say that this place was very much like a forest till the early 1970s. It is only in the last 3 decades that there has been development around the Kattu Azhagia Singar temple. Near the temple town of Srirangam, a few kilometers away, there is an old temple dedicated to Lord Narasimha called Kattu Azhagia Singar Shrine. The presiding deity is Lakshmi Narasimha. The dense jungle made elephants roam about near the place where the temple now exists. In order to prevent the elephant herd entering that place, Nedumaran, also called Vallabha Deva Pandyan, disciple of Periya Alvar, one of the 12 Alvars, built this temple. The temple, believed to be hundreds of years old, was renovated by Veera Pandyan, Jadavarman, Chandra Pandyan, 1297 AD. It faces west and is housed in a sprawling area amidst thick vegetation which resembles a forest. Probably that is why the lord is called Kattu of the forest Azhagia Singar. The present day pontiffs belonging to the lineage of Sriranga Narayana's Jiyar visit this shrine on the concluding day of their Chaturmasya Vrata. It is only from here they go on a Patina Pravesam tour of the town. Goddess Mahalakshmi is seated on the lap of the Lord and hence he is called Lakshmi Narasimha. There is a separate enclosure for Garuda, Mahavishnu's mode of transport. The greatness of the temple. Swati is the birth star of the Perumal. Special Tirumanjanam is performed. It is believed that Perumal grants the wishes of his devotees this day. Tirumanjanam is performed also at the request of devotees on other days also. Child boon is sure if one prays the Lord at the Pradosham time. It is from this temple Pillai Logacharya, disciple of Acharya Sri Ramanuja, wrote Sri Vachana Bhushanam and other 18 books. The temple. The idol of Lakshmi Narasimha here is a Swayambhu Murti and the temple was built and renovated at later periods of time. No inscriptions are found relating to the period of construction of the outer walls. Lord Narasimha is seen seated posture facing the west towards Srirangam Ranganatha temple with Lakshmi to his left. There is a tall Vimanam canopy atop the sanctum sanctorium. The descendants of Nambi, Chukara, Rayas and Nayaks rulers constructed several mandaps. Lord Lakshmi Narasimha, 8 feet tall in the sanctum sanctorium, has Sri Mahalakshmi on his left lap, embracing her, while his right hand is in an assuring form, Abhaya Hasta, promising safety to his devotees. Perumal is facing west against the east facing tradition. On Vijayadashmi day, the 10th day of Navaratri festival, Srirangam Perumal visits this temple and graces in the Maha Mandap from morning to evening. In the evening, he leaves on a horse, shoots an arrow, and finally leaves by the south gate to the sanctum sanctorium. The Kattu Azhagia Singar temple is situated 2 km from Ranganatha temple, Srirangam. There are lots of town buses plying from Srirangam to this temple. Festivals. There are special pujas and Tirumanjanam organized every month on the Swati Nakshatram and Pradosham days. Also, Saturday is an auspicious day to visit this temple. Narasimha Jayanti in Vaigasi, that is May to June, Ani Swati in June to July, Adi Sheshtabhishekam in July to August, Pangani Yugadi in March to April are the 4 festivals celebrated in the temple when Taila Kapu and oil mixture for Abhishek and other preparations are sent to the temple from Srirangam for Nivedana to the Lord. Prayers. Srirangam Kattu Azhagia Singar Perumal blesses his devotees praying to him at Pradosha time, that is 4:30 to 6 pm, with jobs, child boon and removal of obstacles in wedding efforts. While Pradosha time is followed in Shiva temples, it is significant that this is followed in this Vaishnava temple also. People perform Tirumanjanam to Perumal and offer vastras. This temple is open from 6:15 to 12 noon and from 5 pm to 8:30 pm. I've been to this temple many times with my friend. We used to take a bus from our place to Chatram, and from Chatram we take Srirangam bus, but we have to ask whether it goes through Tiruvannaikaval, as some buses goes a different way, and before Tiruvannaikaval this stop we have to get down, and from there we have to cross the road, and there's a long street which we have to walk, or we can take an auto. The auto charge the previous time was 40. Now I'm not sure about the rate. We walk the long distance. There's a college, Andal College. I don't know the full name. We always walk, and the time we go, sometimes we go at early as 10 o'clock in the morning. We reach there by 11, and around 11:30, if we are lucky, we get to see the Abhishekam of Narasimhar and Lakshmi Devi. Then after that they do puja. We have to wait for some time, and then when we see the puja with the drums banging and the horns going on and the puja, there's a lots of deepams which attracts us, and we are very happy to see it. May the Lord bless all of us with his darshan and blessings. Let us all have darshans of this precious gracious Lord. Thank you, viewers. Bye bye, viewers.